Hello, and thank you for joining me today. Today we're talking about ND filters, fixed, variable, what's the difference, and what do I use? Thanks for joining. Hope you're having a great day. ND filters are commonly described as sunglasses for your camera, or sunglasses for your lens. And what they do is essentially they limit the amount of light that is let into your sensor. So what I'm using right now is a fixed 6-stop ND filter, just chosen based on the conditions today, which I think does a really good job of allowing just enough light in that I can still get all the colors in the background there and this beautiful field behind me. But it also allows me to keep that shallow depth of field where I'm in focus and everything else behind me is blurred. Now, if you're just starting to think about ND filters, you're probably heading down the path of a variable ND. And that's actually the way I started as well. Now, what I quickly found is that variable ND filters, because of the way that they work, they're basically two polarized filters that are stacked on top of one another and that you turn, one way or the other, and that's how you control the amount of light coming in to your sensor. But it comes with some drawbacks. You're going to get these X patterns or weird shadows and outlines, and otherwise it's really just going to ruin your shot. Now, where variable ND filters are said to come into play is in a run and gun shooting situation. The theory there is that you don't have a whole lot of time to switch in between lenses, and I think that falls back on the normal or typical screw-on filter. And yes, that can take a lot of time because you got to find the one in your bag that you want to use. You got to unscrew the one, set it down, pick up the other one, screw it on, and then by then you may have missed your shot or missed the light, or might just have missed it. So the filters that I'm using here do away with having to worry about that screw on, screw off, screwing around. And that's because the filters that I'm using from Freewell are magnetic. Before I go any further, this is not a promoted post, this is not a sponsored promotion. I've not been paid to say anything about these. Just like I said in my intro video last week, this is an unbiased, unsponsored, unpaid review. And really it's just not even necessarily a review, but just passing on my experience with the products that I use, because I like them, and that's why I use them. So with that being said, this is the 6-stop fixed ND filter, and it allows you to keep that shallow depth of field and still retain the colors and that shutter speed that allows you to get the shot that you want. I also have a 3-stop, which is the other one here. And now here's why I think that variable NDs have no place, at least in my bag. I'm going to show you how quickly it is to change out the filter. So I'm shooting with the 6 now. It's a magnet, so I'm just taking it off, taking the 3, and it's as simple as that. Now this filter is not nearly strong enough given the situation that we're in, but in the right situation this would be more than enough. And if I needed to change from a 6 to a 3 or vice versa, that's how quick it could be. I'll go back. 3 off, 6 on, easy peasy. The other really cool thing about this setup is that it comes with its own lens cap, which you can use your own lens cap, but it's also magnetic. So it's quick and easy. Doesn't fall off, you can't tell but I'm shaking the camera. And there it is, hello. So that is why I don't think that there's any place for a variable ND filter in my bag, is I can switch between a 3 and a 6. I can stack the two just as quickly and make it a 9. So I really have the whole range. So I hope you found some value. I hope you learned something today. If nothing else, it was an opportunity for me to just pull over on the side of the road and share my experience about a great product that I enjoy using. Again, not a sponsored or promoted post. Maybe someday. But Freewell fixed ND filters, magnetic, I like them. So anyways, thanks again for joining me. If you got something out of this, I'd appreciate the like. If you're subscribed already, thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so, and don't forget to hit that bell to get notified when I drop new videos. Thanks again for your time today. I've really enjoyed talking to you, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.